I am 59, and the question I hear most is whether I lie down for an afternoon nap to stay young, and my honest answer is no. Before we begin, if these simple, honest habits are helpful to you, subscribe to Stay Young After 50 and stay a while. Now, you are here, I think, because you want the same thing I do. You want to look and feel younger, but the natural way, the simple way. No expensive creams sitting on the shelf, no miracle secret whispered by a stranger, just small things that ask very little of you. That is what I want to share with you today, like a friend, over tea. So let me tell you why I skip the daytime doze. When I nap in the afternoon, I do not wake up refreshed. I wake up heavy, foggy. My head feels like it is wrapped in cloth, and worse, that same night, my sleep breaks apart. I lie there in the dark, wide awake at strange hours, wondering why. It took me years to see it plainly. The nap borrows an hour in the afternoon and takes back 2 after dark. And it is the night, not the nap, that keeps me feeling young. The deep, unbroken night. That is where my face softens and my body mends itself. So I protect it. I guard the night the way you would guard something precious. Now please hear me gently. This is only my own experience. It is not a rule for anyone. Some people nap beautifully and sleep like children afterwards, and I am happy for them. I am only telling you what my own body has taught me. So what do I do instead? The tiredness still comes. Around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, it always comes. That soft, heavy dip where the day seems to sag. I know it well. And on those afternoons, instead of lying down, I do one small thing. I stand up. I pour myself a warm cup of green tea, and I drink it slowly, sitting by the window in the afternoon. Just the warmth of the cup in my hands, the steam rising, the light falling across the table, and somehow that little pause resets me more kindly than lying down ever did. It wakes me without the fog. It carries me to evening. If you try one thing from me, try that. The slow, warm tea by the window instead of the doze. It costs nothing, and it is such a small, gentle change. So the nap is not the thing that keeps me young. The night is, which means the real question is the one I have not answered yet. What do I actually do so the night carries me all the way through? And it begins earlier than you would think. It begins the moment supper is on the table. The moment supper is on the table. That is where protecting the night begins for me. I eat early, while the sky is still a little light. Often it is nothing special, nothing you would photograph. Just miso soup and rice, warm and plain, the same, and there is a quiet reason I keep it early and simple. When I eat late, or eat something heavy, my body is still working when I lie down, still busy, still digesting, and my sleep never quite settles into place. So I give it room. A warm bowl of miso soup, a little rice, and then a few unhurried hours before bed, so my body has finished its work long before I do. After supper, I do not rush. This is the part I guard most closely. I do not clean the whole house, or answer messages, or start something big that pulls me wide awake. There is nowhere I need to be, and nothing that cannot wait until morning. The evening slows down on purpose. I move a little softer. I speak a little softer. I let the day come gently to its end. I dim the lights. Just one low, warm lamp in the corner. Nothing bright, nothing white, and I keep my phone away from me. I set it face down on a shelf. That small bright screen wakes the mind right at the hour I am trying to let it grow quiet. None of this is clever. It is only a calm, quiet evening. But a calm evening is what lets the night hold together. My sleep does not break into pieces. I do not wake at 2 in the morning, foggy, searching the dark for the clock. I sleep through one whole, unbroken night. And that unbroken night is the thing I wake young from. Not the nap, the night. Let me pause here for a moment, because I would truly love to know something. In the comments, do you nap in the afternoon, or do you push through like me? And tell me your age too. I always like to know who I am sitting with. And if this calm way of aging feels good to you, take a moment and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Now back to it. Because protecting the night at the supper, there is still the afternoon itself, those very hours around 2 or 3 when the tiredness comes, sits down quietly beside me, and wants to pull me to the floor. The evening I can protect. But that heavy afternoon dip, it has to be met right there, in the day, and in place of the nap, in exactly those hours, I do something that sends that tiredness somewhere else entirely. I walk, not far, not fast, just out the door and down the quiet path near my home in the plain afternoon light for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. That is all it is, and it does something a nap never could. It tires my body in a good, honest way, the way a body is meant to be tired, so that when night comes, sleep finds me easily, without a fight. The walk in the day is quietly building the sleep of the night. And along the way I notice small things, a neighbor's garden, the change of season in the leaves, the smell of someone's supper start. When I come home, I do not sit down and wait for the heaviness to come back. I keep my hands busy, small things. I tidy one corner of a room that has gathered a little clutter. I fold the laundry, warm from the line, into neat squares. Nothing important, but it gives that 2 or 3 o'clock tiredness somewhere to go, into my hands, into the folding, instead of letting it pull me down to the floor. And here is the gentle truth I want to hand you. Feeling a little tired in the afternoon does not mean you are getting old. It is not a warning. It is just the middle of the day, and your body dipping the way every body dips. You have felt it 1,000 times, long before any gray hair. It is just the day, being the day. A nap is not a cure for that. A nap is not a cure for anything. It is only sleep, borrowed from the wrong hour. Now please hear me kindly. Some people truly do need a nap. Listen to your own body before you listen to me. And if your tiredness is heavy, or new, or does not lift the way it should, please see a doctor. I am not one. I am not a doctor, and I never will be. I am only a woman sharing what has worked for me over many quiet years. So, the honest whole answer, the one you came for. What really keeps me feeling young is not a trick. There is no secret cup, no special word. It is good sleep at night, warm meals, taken slowly, a little walking in the day, and not rushing, not through my afternoon, not through my supper, not through anything. That is the whole of it. That is everything I have. No cream did it, no pill, just those plain, ordinary things, done again and again. So no, I do not nap at 59. I protect my night instead, and I let my afternoons stay simple and small and a little bit busy, so the tiredness always has its own place to rest. If you take just one small step from today, let it be this: that slow, warm cup of green tea by the window instead of the doze. Sit down with it. Feel the afternoon light on your hands. Let it reset you, kindly. That is enough to begin. Rest well tonight. Slowly is fine, and a calm, unhurried life is enough.